Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be going through how I created my submission for the superhero for a day DreamSnap challenge. This was an outfit challenge that required 3 strong, 3 wondrous with bonus bold and masks. So I was seeing in the shop there's actually superhero outfits for the Incredibles. If you missed it in the first star path, they were available to purchase. You have the high boot and low boot options, as well as the mask, which was from the villains original October star path. So I'm going to go through both options, one original outfit creation as well as one with that. So the first look I created, I was basically trying to just go for max tags. So I'm going to equip the 3 tags outside of the mask, which is bold, strong, and wondrous. And for skirts, there wasn't one that met them all. So I took off bold and just left the 2 mandatory tags. I picked the black pleated skirt and initially was like, well, I can put some shorts underneath them to layer the tags. I eventually go for pants, which negate this choice, but I picked one that had high tags and then looked for some socks, which don't fit max tags, but again, as many tags as I can fit in, I'm going to try. In this case, basically strong, anything qualifies. I wasn't quite sure what my color palette was going to be yet, so I was kind of debating through different choices here. And at the end of the day, the pants cover them up, so you're not going to really be able to see them anyways. But I was just trying to figure out a theme at this point. So when I went to shirts, these were the max tag options, which dictated where I went from there. I thought maybe some sort of like astronaut superhero type of thing. I was kind of feeling Wally Buzz vibes with this, so I end up going with the green, and then I start using green as my accent color for everything else going forward. For coats, everything that was available was gonna pretty much cover up the top, and I liked the top, so I didn't want to do that. So I don't end up using a coat for this outfit. Even taking off some of the tags and looking through, I'm not seeing anything that I really like. So I just forgo it altogether. I know that I want to include a mask for the mask tag, which means I won't be wearing glasses. So the mask options that fit max tags are either the Incredible or the Raws. For gloves, I go with the black half-hand gloves. Bracelets don't work with the outfit because it has long sleeves. I don't know why I always try, but I do. Hoping one day they'll fix it to where you can wear bracelets with long sleeve shirts, I guess. And none of these really look nice. But I keep trying to make it work. Neckwear is one of those categories that you can layer multiple neckwear items, so I do go back in to see if there's something I can layer to cover up the necklace. and I just look at Strong Wondrous and then eventually just down to Strong, which does open up the headphones. So I end up going for, um, I think in this version of it, just the choker. I'm not sure if I end up putting headphones on or not, but in my actual submission, I have a necklace and headphones on to max the tags out. And that is a little bit of a spoiler there. I do end up doing my submission as an original superhero outfit to max the tags out. And then I do have mannequins in my in photo that have the incredible superhero costumes on also. So this is where I'm like, well, I actually think I want to do pants, which negate the shorts underneath. However, we still get credit for the socks underneath. And I'm going with the green holographic to match my shirt. And I end up picking the horns, I believe the green tufted horns for this look also. And this is pretty similar to what I end up wearing, except for I changed my hair color, my hairstyle, and I changed my makeup for my final look to incorporate more green and kind of really lean into it. One of my friends that I have in Discord that actually came from YouTube said that it looked like I was a superhero that had like green naturey vibes to it because I had vines on the wall and vines on the ceiling, and I was all in green. So it kind of reminded me of like poison ivy, but good vibes, I guess. Which is definitely a better story than what I would have came up with for my final shot. But this is definitely an option that I came up with when I was thinking about the challenge, and we were at 13 out of 11 and 9 out of 3 for the mandatory tags for this outfit. Whereas if we do an outfit that is using an actual costume, we limit ourselves a lot when it comes to tags. So if you use a costume, maybe throw on a back piece, which I end up using the Buzz Lightyear ones. You can't really tell in the in photo for mine, but I do include a back piece, so that is a way that you can add some tags. So I included some, I don't know which ones I went with here for this example. I think I used the little wings. You can't use any tops, any shorts, any skirts, any hoses, any shoes. Everything is tied within that one outfit, so you really limit your ability to get tags when you use a costume or a dress. So realistically, even gloves, we can't use gloves, we can't use bracelets. Let's see here. We can't use coats, tops. The only thing we can really do is a back piece and then like our upper accessories. So like a necklace, earrings, masks, hats, things like that. But basically everything from the neck down cannot be changed when you use a costume like this. If you had a dress on, you could theoretically use socks and shoes, but for this case, none of those would work. And just choosing the same hairstyle for both options that we're looking at here. And that's pretty much all I could do. And we can see here that the difference is 6 out of 3 and 6 out of 3. So definitely this week, submitting an individual outfit is going to get you closer to the max tags. Not that you couldn't submit a costume, it just for the sake of tags isn't going to get you very high. And I like to submit max tags or high tag options, so I chose not to go with a costume like this just because I want to get as much as I can in regards to my scoring from that. Will it hurt me in regards to actual votes? Who knows? And then for my room, for my submission, I decided to go kind of like a base for our superheroes. And my thought was that the villains are invading the base and something along those lines. So I threw in anything I could think as far as like what might be in a base. You can see here my little Buzz Lightyear wings and my green hair and makeup. I end up making mannequins for the Incredibles, so trying to match the aesthetic as much as I could. And I put those outfits on each of the mannequins. Removing the facial hair off of my male character felt really weird. But we come up with this outfit here. And then I wanted to include Ursula as one of the villains. So we put her kind of aesthetic onto a mannequin. And then I grabbed Scar for the photo as well. And basically that Scar and Ursula are trying to overtake the superhero hideout or steal our technology or something along those lines. So we have the villains on one side and we have the superheroes on the other. I was looking there to see if I had the Incredible Squirrel, but I did not. Unfortunately, it came into the shop this week instead of last week, and I just continue to add some things in here. My friend said it looks like the aliens are trying to can't think of the wording they use, but like trying to get the bomb deactivated that the villains are trying to take over. I did not think of the lemon clock as a bomb, but it kind of does in that instance. So yeah, messed around with the lighting, time of day, until I found one that I liked. I didn't want the green to look like old guacamole green. So I was just messing around with it, continued to move things around to make them look as best as I could. I didn't want any of the characters or the mannequins to cover up too much of the background. And then I wanted some visual interest, so I included some wall planters and then the vines on the ceiling, and also included the bell flowers as well, just to give some visual interest to the top of the photo. By far, this isn't one of my favorite DreamSnaps I've ever done by any means. However, I do like the way it came together, and we'll see what we get when it comes time for getting the results. But overall, I like the way that it came together. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just moving things around, and this is the final shot that we get. Hopefully I look more like part of the good guys instead of the villains, but we'll see what everyone interprets it as. We were 13 out of 3 and 11 out of 3 for our tags. And I hope you guys enjoyed this process video. I know it's a little late getting posted here on Wednesday. Hoping to get back on track with my submissions so that these can be more of an inspiration video. Again, if you're not already part of the Discord, feel free to use the link tree here on the channel and join the Discord. All of my dream snaps and everything are posted there first, so you can be the first to see if you need any inspiration. But I can't wait to see what you all came up with, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your night or day wherever you are. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.